Ever wonder how diabetes affects a person's daily life? It's a question that may seem straightforward, but the reality is a rich tapestry of challenges, perseverance, and adaptation. Let's start with the dawn. The moment eyes flutter open, it's not just about hopping out of bed and starting the day. For an individual with diabetes, mornings begin with a ritual, a blood sugar check. It's a crucial part of their day, guiding their choices from breakfast to bedtime. Next comes planning meals. It's not just about satisfying hunger, it's a delicate balancing act. Each meal, each snack, is a calculated decision. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats must be carefully weighed to ensure blood sugar levels remain stable. It's like being a tightrope walker, where every step can tip the balance one way or the other. Then there's exercise. Regular physical activity is essential, not just for maintaining overall health, but also for keeping blood sugar levels in check. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Even a brisk walk can do wonders. But remember, exercise isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's tailored to individual needs and capabilities, just like a tailor-made suit. The day doesn't end with the setting sun. Evenings are a time for another round of blood sugar checks, a reflection of the day's activities and planning for the next. It's a cycle of continuous monitoring and adjusting, like a ship's captain navigating through changing seas. Throughout the day, there's also the mental and emotional side of managing diabetes. It's not just a physical condition, it affects every part of life, from social activities to emotional well-being. It's a journey that requires resilience, patience, and a positive mindset. Living with diabetes isn't just about managing a condition, it's about embracing a lifestyle. It's about understanding that every choice, every decision has a ripple effect on health and well-being. It's about taking control one day at a time, one step at a time. Indeed, managing diabetes requires careful planning and discipline. But with determination and the right tools, it becomes a way of life that is not just manageable, but meaningful. But first, what exactly is diabetes? To put it simply, diabetes is a condition that affects how your body processes glucose, or as we commonly know it, sugar. Glucose is vital to your health because it's the main source of energy for the cells that make up your muscles and tissues. But when you have diabetes, your body either can't make or can't use insulin properly. Let's take a brief detour into the world of biology to better understand this. Picture your body as a bustling city and glucose as the fuel that keeps the city running. Like a city's power grid, your body's cells need this fuel to function. The food you eat is broken down into glucose, which enters your bloodstream, ready to power up your cells. Enter insulin, the unsung hero of this story. Produced by your pancreas, insulin acts like a key, unlocking your cells so that glucose can enter and be used for energy. It's like the gatekeeper, ensuring that the fuel gets where it needs to go. But what happens when there's a problem with the gatekeeper? In some cases, your pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin, or in some instances, none at all. This is like a lock malfunctioning. The glucose can't get into the cells and instead builds up in your bloodstream. In other cases, your body does produce insulin, but the cells have become resistant to it. This is akin to a key that's lost its ability to unlock the door. The cells remain locked, unable to let in the glucose. The result is the same. Glucose builds up in the bloodstream, leading to high blood sugar levels. Now you might think, so what if there's a bit of extra sugar in my blood? Here's the catch. Over time, high blood sugar can lead to serious health problems, affecting your heart, eyes, kidneys, nerves, and even your teeth and gums. So when we're talking about diabetes, we're looking at a condition where the body's system of using glucose efficiently is disrupted. It's like a city where the power grid has gone haywire, leading to blackouts in some areas and power surges in others. The good news is, while diabetes is a lifelong condition, it can be managed. With the right treatment and lifestyle changes, you can keep your blood sugar levels in check and live a healthy, active life. We'll delve into the different types of diabetes and how to manage them in the next scenes. But for now, let's summarize. Diabetes is more than just having a sweet tooth. It's a complex condition that affects the body's ability to process glucose. It involves an imbalance in the production or use of insulin, leading to high blood sugar levels. And while it can lead to serious health complications, it can also be effectively managed with the right approach. So diabetes is essentially a lifelong condition that affects the body's ability to use energy found in food. Did you know there are different types of diabetes? Yes, that's right. Each one has its own unique characteristics and symptoms. Let's delve into the three main types: type 1, type 2, and gestational diabetes. Firstly, let's talk about type 1 diabetes. This type is an autoimmune condition where your body, unfortunately, turns against itself and destroys the cells in your pancreas that make insulin. This means that people with type 1 diabetes don't have any insulin of their own. Symptoms often include frequent urination, extreme hunger and thirst, unexplained weight loss and fatigue. It's usually diagnosed in children and young adults, but it can occur at any age. Next, we have type 2 diabetes. This is the most common type, accounting for about 90% of all diabetes cases. In type 2 diabetes, your body either resists the effects of insulin or doesn't produce enough to maintain a normal glucose level. Symptoms are similar to those of type 1, but they develop more slowly and it can often go unnoticed. Risk factors include being overweight, family history of diabetes, and physical inactivity. It's most often diagnosed in adults, but with rising obesity rates, it's becoming more common in children too. Lastly, we have gestational diabetes. This type occurs in some women during pregnancy due to hormonal changes that make your body less responsive to insulin. It usually goes away after the baby is born, but it does increase the mother's risk of developing type 2 diabetes later in life. Symptoms are often subtle or non-existent, and it's usually detected during routine pregnancy screening. Each type of diabetes presents its own unique challenges and requires specific management strategies. It's crucial to understand these differences as they directly affect how we treat and manage the condition. Remember, diabetes isn't a one-size-fits-all diagnosis. It's a complex condition with many facets. And understanding these can make all the difference in living a healthy, balanced life with diabetes. How does a day in a diabetic's life look like? Let's set the scene. Imagine the day as a canvas, and the daily routines as the brushstrokes that create the picture of a healthy lifestyle for someone living with diabetes. The key here is balance. It's like conducting a symphony where meals, exercise, medication, and regular checkups all play their parts in harmony. Firstly, planning the day around meals is vital. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are the three main acts of this play, with smaller intermissions of snacks in between. Each meal should be a balanced composition of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, with a special focus on foods that are high in fiber and low in sugar. For instance, a breakfast could be a hearty bowl of oatmeal sprinkled with a handful of berries and a dash of cinnamon. Snacks are just as important. They're like the supporting actors that maintain the energy levels between the main meals. Think of them as mini meals that keep the blood sugar levels steady. A handful of nuts or a piece of fruit makes for an excellent snack. Now let's talk about exercise. It's like the rhythm that keeps the symphony moving. It helps to control weight, lower blood sugar levels, and improve heart health. The exercise routine doesn't have to be a grueling marathon run. It could be as simple as a brisk 30-minute walk, a light jog, or even a dance-off to your favorite tunes. The goal is to stay active and keep the body moving. Next up, insulin shots if necessary. They're like the conductor's baton, guiding the symphony. Depending on the type of diabetes, insulin shots might be a part of the daily routine. The timing and dosage of insulin shots depend on various factors like meal timing, physical activity, and even stress levels. It's crucial to follow the healthcare provider's instructions to a T. Another key player in this symphony is regular checkups. They're like the rehearsals that ensure the performance goes smoothly. Regular checkups help to monitor blood sugar levels, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. They also aid in early detection of any potential complications. Remember, preventative care is always better than reactive care. And let's not forget about hydration. Water is like the backdrop of the stage on which this play unfolds. Drinking plenty of water helps to keep the body hydrated and aids in maintaining a healthy blood sugar level. The day ends much like it started, with balance. A good night's sleep is as important as any other part of the daily routine. It's like the final chord that concludes the symphony. Lack of sleep can throw off the body's insulin sensitivity and lead to elevated blood sugar levels. So make sure to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. In conclusion, a day in the life of a diabetic individual might require a bit of planning and discipline, but it's all about creating a routine that works for you. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up to a healthier lifestyle. Remember, every individual is unique, and so is their journey with diabetes. It's essential to work closely with healthcare providers to tailor a routine that suits individual needs and preferences. Success in managing diabetes lies in consistency and discipline. It's about playing the right notes at the right time and in the right order over and over again. It's about conducting the symphony of your daily life with grace, courage, and resilience, because after all, living with diabetes is not just about managing a condition. It's about living a healthy, fulfilling life. What's on the plate matters a lot for someone with diabetes, doesn't it? It's not just about avoiding sugar-filled treats, it's about striking a balance that promotes health, manages blood sugar levels, and also, let's not forget, delights the taste buds. Now let's delve into the importance of a balanced diet in managing diabetes. Picture your diet as a balancing act. On one side, there are foods that raise your blood sugar levels. On the other side, there are foods that help to control these levels. The goal here is to keep these sides even, to maintain a steady scale. So what's the secret to this balance? Well, there isn't really a secret. It's all about understanding how different foods affect your blood sugar and making conscious choices. It's about embracing whole foods, avoiding processed ones, and being mindful of portion sizes. Let's start with carbohydrates. They're the main culprits behind rising blood sugar levels. But before you start banishing all carbs from your diet, remember this: not all carbs are created equal. There are simple carbs like those found in sweets and white bread, which are quickly converted into glucose, causing a sudden spike in blood sugar. Then there are complex carbs found in foods like whole grains, legumes and vegetables, which are digested slower, leading to a more gradual increase in blood sugar. So the key here is to choose complex carbs over simple ones. Next up, we have proteins. They're essential for repairing and building tissues, and they don't directly affect your blood sugar levels. But here's the catch: not all protein sources are equal. Red meat and full-fat dairy products, for instance, are high in saturated fats. These can increase your cholesterol levels and risk of heart disease, a common concern for individuals with diabetes. So opt for lean proteins like fish, poultry, and plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. Now let's talk about fats. While they've often been demonized, they're essential for your body. They provide energy, support cell growth, and protect your organs. But again, not all fats are created equal. Trans fats and saturated fats, often found in fried foods and baked goods, can increase your risk of heart disease. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, on the other hand, found in foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and fish, can help reduce this risk. Fruits and vegetables are also a crucial part of a balanced diet. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Fiber especially is a superstar. It slows down digestion, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes. So fill up your plate with a rainbow of fruits and vegetables. Lastly, hydration is key. Water is always the best choice. It's calorie-free and helps keep your body functioning properly. Avoid sugary drinks, as they can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. Now remember, everyone is different. What works for one person may not work for another. It's important to monitor your blood sugar levels and adjust your diet accordingly. Seek the help of a dietitian or a healthcare professional to create a meal plan that suits your individual needs and lifestyle. In the end, managing diabetes through diet is not about deprivation. It's about eating a wide variety of foods in the right amounts and at the right times. It's about enjoying food and celebrating it as one of life's great pleasures. So let's recap. Balance is key. Choose complex carbs, lean proteins, healthy fats, and a variety of fruits and vegetables. Monitor your blood sugar levels and adjust your diet as needed. Seek professional advice to create a personalized meal plan. And most importantly, enjoy your food. Remember, food is fuel for your body. Choose wisely. Physical activity is crucial in managing diabetes. But why? Well, let's explore that, shall we? Physical activity is like the secret weapon in your arsenal against diabetes. It's akin to a superhero's power, a magic spell that helps keep your blood sugar levels in check. But unlike most superhero powers or magic spells, this one doesn't require a trip to Hogwarts or a radioactive spider bite. All you need is a bit of determination, some comfortable shoes, and maybe a good playlist to keep you moving. So why is exercise so important for individuals living with diabetes? Well, when you exercise, your muscles need more energy. They get this energy from glucose, which is your body's way of storing and using sugar. As your muscles start using up the glucose, your blood sugar levels drop, helping you maintain a healthier balance, but the benefits don't stop there. Regular exercise also helps improve insulin sensitivity. This means that your body becomes better at using the insulin it produces or gets through medication, which can further help control blood sugar levels. And if that's not enough, consistent physical activity can also aid in weight loss and maintaining a healthy weight, reducing the risk of developing other health complications linked to diabetes. Now, you might be wondering, what kind of exercise should I be doing? The answer is a mix of different types of exercise. Think of it like a well-balanced meal. But for your workout routine, let's start with aerobic exercises. These are exercises that get your heart rate up and make you breathe harder. Think walking briskly, cycling, or even dancing. Aerobic exercises help your body use insulin better and improve heart health, which is crucial as heart disease is a common complication for individuals with diabetes. Next up, we have resistance training or strength training. This includes exercises like lifting weights or using resistance bands. Resistance training helps build and maintain muscle mass, which can help your body manage blood sugar levels more effectively. Flexibility exercises and balance exercises like yoga and tai chi are also beneficial. These exercises can help keep your joints flexible, prevent falls, and improve overall body strength. But remember, it's essential to start slow and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts. Always listen to your body. And if you feel any discomfort or experience low blood sugar during or after a workout, take a break and seek medical advice. It's also crucial to monitor your blood sugar levels before and after exercise, especially when you're starting a new workout routine or changing your exercise regimen. This can help you understand how your body responds to exercise and adjust your routine or meal plan accordingly. And of course, always stay hydrated and have a quick source of carbohydrates handy, like a piece of fruit or some glucose tablets, in case your blood sugar levels drop too low during your workout. So, there you have it. Exercise is a potent tool in managing diabetes. And the best part is, it's available to everyone, and it's free. It's not always easy to find the motivation to exercise, especially on those days when you'd rather curl up on the couch with a good book or binge watch your favorite series. But remember, every step you take, every move you make is a step towards better health and a more balanced life with diabetes. In the words of a wise man, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So take that step today. Whether it's a walk around the block, a few minutes of strength training, or a quick yoga session, every bit counts. Stay active, stay healthy. Medications are often part of a diabetic's life, aren't they? Indeed they are, but there's more to it than simply popping pills or injecting insulin. Let's take a closer look at the role of medication in managing diabetes. Firstly, it's crucial to understand that medication is not a cure for diabetes. Instead, it's a powerful tool that helps manage the disease, control blood sugar levels, and prevent complications. It's a part of the bigger picture that includes diet, exercise, and lifestyle changes. Now, diabetes medications come in different forms and work in various ways. Some are taken orally, others are injected, and some are even inhaled. Each type has a unique function in maintaining your body's blood glucose levels within a safe range. For instance, insulin, a hormone that your body naturally produces, is often used as a medication for people with type 1 diabetes and sometimes in type 2. Insulin medications help to replace or supplement the body's inadequate insulin production or to overcome the body's insulin resistance. They work by moving glucose from the bloodstream into the body's cells, where it's used for energy. Then we have oral medications like metformin, one of the most commonly prescribed. It works by decreasing the amount of glucose your liver makes and helps your body respond better to its own insulin. There are also medications called DPPP-4 inhibitors and GLP-1 receptor agonists. They slow digestion and help lower blood sugar levels, primarily after meals. And let's not forget about SGLT2 inhibitors and thiazolidinediones, which make the body more sensitive to insulin, so that it can use glucose more effectively. But remember, each person's diabetes is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, healthcare professionals will consider various factors, such as the type of diabetes, your lifestyle, the presence of any other health issues, and even your personal preferences when prescribing medication. Medication is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's a personalized approach, tailored to help you manage your diabetes effectively. And while medication plays an important role, it's also crucial to remember that it works best when paired with healthy lifestyle choices. This includes maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in regular physical activity, and monitoring your blood sugar levels. Additionally, it's essential to take your medication as directed by your healthcare provider. Skipping doses, overusing, or misusing medication can lead to serious health complications. In conclusion, medication is not the enemy. It's not something to be feared or avoided. Rather, it's a vital part of managing diabetes alongside diet, exercise, and lifestyle changes. Remember, medication is just one piece of the puzzle. It's there to help, not to replace healthy habits or to be relied upon in isolation. So in the wise words of your healthcare provider, medication is a tool, not a crutch. Use it wisely. Living with diabetes can be challenging, but what about the mental toll? The question hangs in the air, a reminder that diabetes is not just a physical condition. It's a complex illness that intertwines with every aspect of life, including our mental health. Imagine for a moment that you are in a constant dance with numbers. Blood sugar levels, carbohydrate counts, insulin dosage. These are just a few of the figures that a person with diabetes must juggle every day. This relentless mental arithmetic can lead to what's known as diabetes burnout. It's a state of exhaustion, frustration, and despair that stems from the ongoing stress of managing the disease. Some days it might feel like diabetes is an overwhelming opponent, always demanding your attention, never letting you rest. Diabetes can also lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness. After all, it's a condition that requires constant self-care and vigilance. It's easy to feel different, set apart from others who don't share the same experiences or understand the daily struggles. This isolation can, in turn, trigger anxiety and depression, creating a vicious cycle that can be hard to break. Moreover, the fear of complications, the pressure to maintain good blood sugar control, and the stigma associated with diabetes can further impact mental health. It's not uncommon for individuals with diabetes to experience anxiety or depressive disorders. In fact, research shows that people with diabetes are twice as likely to suffer from depression compared to those without the condition. But it's not all doom and gloom. Understanding the emotional and psychological challenges of diabetes is the first step towards managing them effectively. By acknowledging these issues, we can start to build strategies to boost mental well-being. Firstly, it's crucial to recognize that it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel scared or frustrated. These feelings are valid and normal. They are part of the human experience, and they do not make you weak or less capable. Secondly, find your support network. Whether it's family, friends, or a diabetes support group, having people who understand, empathize, and offer encouragement can make a world of difference. They can provide a listening ear, share personal experiences, and offer practical advice. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Thirdly, don't hesitate to seek professional help. If feelings of anxiety or depression persist, it's important to reach out to a mental health professional. Therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists are trained to help you navigate these emotional challenges. They can provide you with tools and techniques to manage stress, anxiety, and depression. In addition to these strategies, it's important to practice self-care. This could be as simple as taking time for activities you enjoy, getting regular exercise, or ensuring you get enough sleep. Prioritizing self-care can help reduce stress and improve your overall mental well-being. Lastly, remember that it's okay to have bad days. No one is perfect, and managing diabetes is a long-term commitment. There will be days when your blood sugar levels aren't ideal or when the stress of management feels too much. And that's okay. What's important is to not let these moments define you or your ability to manage your diabetes. In conclusion, living with diabetes is not just about managing blood sugar levels. It's a journey that encompasses every aspect of life, including mental health. It's a journey that can be challenging, but also one that can foster resilience, empathy, and a deeper understanding of oneself. So as we navigate this journey, let's remember to care for our mental health as much as we do for our physical health. Let's remember to be kind to ourselves, to reach out when we need help, and to celebrate the small victories along the way. Remember, it's not just about physical health. Mental well-being matters too. So what have we learned about living with diabetes? Well, quite a bit actually. We've explored what it's like to live a day in the life of a diabetic individual, and we've gained a deeper understanding of what diabetes actually is. We now know there are different types of diabetes, each with their unique characteristics and management strategies. We've looked at how a daily routine for diabetic individuals might look like, and how crucial it is to maintain a regular schedule, particularly when it comes to meals and medication. We've also delved into the role of diet in managing diabetes, highlighting the importance of a balanced, nutritious diet that's low in refined sugars and high in fiber. Then we explored the role of exercise in managing diabetes. Regular physical activity, as we've learned, can help regulate blood sugar levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and even reduce the risk of heart disease, a common complication for those with diabetes. We also touched on the role of medication in managing diabetes. Whether it's insulin injections or oral medications, these treatments are often a key part of a diabetic's daily routine. But remember, it's not just about taking your medications, it's about taking them correctly and consistently. And let's not forget the role mental health plays in managing diabetes. Stress, anxiety, and depression can all affect blood sugar levels, making mental health care just as important as physical care. So as we wrap up, here are a few final tips. Stay informed about your condition and stay involved in your care. Regularly monitor your blood sugar levels. Follow a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and take your medications as prescribed. And don't neglect your mental health, seek support when you need it, and practice stress-reducing activities like meditation or yoga. Living with diabetes is not easy, but with the right strategies and mindset, it is manageable. Stay informed, stay healthy. Until next time, subscribe for more insights into health and wellness.